All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. That's one delay. Why me I say delay? Why me I say delay? Let me people in the comment section. Let me know if there's a delay. I need to know if there's a delay. That's one delay. Why me I say delay? Yeah. Why me I say delay? Let me people in the comment section. For some reason, I'm seeing a slight delay. So in the comment section, let me know if you're seeing a delay. Why me I say delay? May I fix up the chat banner now? Let me people in the comment section. For some reason, I'm seeing a slight delay. So in the comment section, let me know if you're seeing a delay. May I fix up the chat banner now? Let me people in the comment section. For some reason, I'm seeing a slight delay. As we say, people, let me know if there's a delay. Big up, blessed morning, Marvin. Grant, blessed morning. Big up, Marvin. Ryan Marley, big up, Ryan. Maya, Jamaica TV said no. Yeah, Marvin. Yes. Let me know if it fixes. Ryan Marley, big up. Seeing and hearing the delay. Maya, Jamaica TV said no. Yeah, I go try fix it. Yes, try fix. Let me know if I fix that. I'm not sure if it's Ryan Marley, Mike. Seeing and hearing the delay. Maya, Jamaica TV said no. Yeah, I go try fix it. Yes, try. Let me know. Major delay. I'm not sure if it's Ryan Marley, Mike. Seeing and hearing the delay. Alright, so I'm going to restart the stream then. Yeah, I'm going to try fix it. Yes, try. Let me know. Major delay. Alright, I'm going to restart the stream. Mash me up in the morning. I'm going to restart the stream then. Really mash me up in the morning, yeah. And the internet I say good. So I'm not sure why I get the delay. Mash me up in the morning. I'm going to restart the stream then. Really mash me up in the morning, yeah. I don't know. Me no know what go on. Me not sure. Me not sure what go on, coach. Me I try fix it. Look like me have to really restart it. Okay. Yes. Sorry, me know what happened, man. The desktop audio was on as well. Jeez. The desktop audio was on as well. But big up everybody who are tuning in. Massive respect. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Everyone who's tuning in. Big up, coach. Big up. Massive, huge respect, coach. Let me see if we can bring up the chat. But what is happening here? Good. Run to comment section. King Jab said much better. Good to go. Coach, big up Teddy Lee. Good now. Alright, so people are going to discuss. We are here to discuss the match preview of the Jamaica versus Catalonia. Honestly, I'm telling the truth. I don't even want to look back at that Catalonia, so that Catalonian squad, because we can obviously see the quality that is in that Catalonian team. It makes no sense we even dispute that Catalonian team. And funny enough, I see a lot of people saying that it's actually the friendly doesn't make any sense. I find it very strange. I find it very strange that people are saying that the friendly is not anything important. Ricardo Baggio, big up. Blessings as well. Where's the coach? Teddy I get beaten. Teddy also get beaten, man. You know why Teddy will get beaten? Because his views are very much always contrary to what others saying, and he tends to. He's a thought-provoking type of person where he asks questions about everything, which is a good aspect, you know, because you don't want someone who's actually. And if you say jump, I'm just gonna jump, so without even asking a question. Teddy Lee is the type of person that okay, it's okay, so you want me to jump? What's the reason for me jumping? What I'm gonna get out of jumping? And after I finish jumping, what's the end game? He's that type of person. So Teddy Lee always will get beaten. Which I do think that based off of that sequence of activity or how he portrays himself, I do think that is actually the right thing to get beaten for. But anyways, we're not here to discuss Teddy Lee. Let's have a talk about the Reggae Boyz squad. Let's first of all say, many people are saying it's not a good squad. Let me have a look at the squad. A lot of people are saying it's not a good squad. I don't know what they would consider as a good squad, but they say they're saying that it's not a good squad. But first I want to just run through the squad again. Let's just run through the squad again. Let's have a look at the squad. Take down coach chat. Let them coach chat. Alright, let's just have a look at the squad again. Let's just run through the squad first. Core Adai, Dylan Barnes, Talbot, Latibodair, Zimenez, Tope, Campbell, Ricardo Thomas, Cousins, Omar Hutchinson, Ramon Owell, Tarek McGee, Cameron Lacey, Blair Turgot, Ronaldo Aarons, I don't see him as yet, Junior Flemings, Aquesa Chung, Kaheem Paris, Johnson Clark Harris, and the wicked man himself, Nico Brett. So, y'all know I'm very much happy about seeing Nico Brett in this squad. So, we run through the squad. Now, the starting lineup is going to be a picky one. The starting lineup is not going to be a picky one. For me, I do think that's a good squad. Is it the best squad? No, it's not the best squad. But I do think that it is a good squad. Fair enough. Many people are talking about the defensive aspect of the game. Maybe Talbot. There's always going to be issues. There's always going to be factors. There's always going to be people saying, okay, this saying that, because that is just so natural. That's the natural aspect of being a fan. Listen, let me tell you something how football is. In football, if we had a team comprised of Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Mbappe, Lewandowski, and all these guys, someone is still going to ask, why is even Messi in the team because he didn't score a lot of goals? Or someone is going to ask, why is Neymar not in the team? Someone is going to ask, why is Buffon not in the team? So there's always going to be that question. No. The problem is this now. My problem is this now. Out of everything here, I want to see what the coach intentions are. I do think that people are not really looking into that, in which is actually a very crucial aspect in what we want to do. What are the coach's intents? Reason for this is, we have the Nations League coming up. We're not sure of the Nations League squad. Coach and the man they have links, so I don't know, coach probably get it soon. We're not sure of the Nation League squad, but most definitely we should see some level of continuity. Even if this squad should play differently, there should be some level of accountability of having some of these players transitioning from that friendly game onto the Nation League team. Reason for this is you're going to have a team possibly would have more cohesive unit. You will have them from now training, preparing. So when you draw closer to the Nation League, which is, I think it's next week or week after next. I think it's next week, which is about next week or so, week and a half. You can clearly say that you have a team that you have been working with over a time period, and these persons are ready. These guys are ready. These guys are match fit. These guys understand the system. These guys understand what we want to do. The problem is this now. When Nation League team is going to be selected, 2 days before Nation League, we see players still coming into the squad. I am going to find a problem with that. There's no level of continuity. There's no level of progression in that. Let me run through the comment section because we're going to go to a lot of aspects of it. Whoa, lot of comment. Teddy Lee said, first let me know if the Reggae Boyz players are there. I think from the video clip that I saw, I didn't see Max Aarons. Ronaldo Aarons. Big up Clayton Drummond, massive respect. Coaches said all players are there. That's good. Credit Teddy Lee said beat me. Ricardo Badger said Jamaica 1, Catalonia 3. I think that's a fair enough good result. Possible. Based on the squad that I see from Catalonia, if we should even put in a better performance, I will be vastly impressed. Teddy Lee, hold your ground. Well, yes, coach. Teddy Lee, half a holding ground. Big up Travis. In on the job. Massive respect, man. When is the game set to play? The game is set to play tomorrow, Clayton. Tennessee said, big up Tennessee, coach a true at the beating stick. Alright, may I drop the calling number, people? 1-876-895-7138. May I drop it in the comment section where it's quite easier. It's significantly easier. I think you can just press it. Travis said, Teddy Lee, nobody with no negativity this morning. You know that Travis, so Teddy Lee's not really negative, you know. I do think that people just misunderstand Teddy Lee. Carson White said, honestly, that attacks look talented. Yes, it is. And you know, in football, attack win your game. Big up Tennessee. Coach said, not a bad JA team. Now, let's have a look. I'm gonna have another look back at the team. I'm gonna have a look at the team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a team of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have a team of 20 players. We have a Reggae Boy team of 20 players. 6 local players make the team, and they are the defensive aspect of the game. The 6 local players are the defenders. 6 defenders we brought. 6? No, 1. I think it's 1 midfielder. Let me run back through. Yeah, Ramon Owell. Just 1 midfielder, 5 defenders. 1 midfielder, 5 defenders. Only 6 players apply their trade in Jamaica in this setup. Only 6 players. So, it is natural that, that wherever these players are, that would more likely seem to be the weakest aspect of the team, which is the defenders. And as was steadily said, squad defense-wise, squad weak defense-wise, if we apply enough pressure, and I think 90% of the game would be sitting back. No, the funny thing about it is that, you know, I'm going to show you something, guys. Big up Tough Rudy. Let me write that down before I forget it, because my brain not so sharp, you know. I tend to forget things easily. Pen now work. I tend to forget things quite so easily. Alright. Good pen and sure. Defense. Hopefully me can remember it. Team lacks depth, Ricardo Badger said. Travis Pessoa said Tariq Mitchell and Kyle Walker-Peters, CIU Southgate use both of them like how in first choice right back and left back ready now. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. At least people are getting smarter now. I said people are getting smarter. The parents of the players are getting quite smarter, understanding what Gareth Southgate is doing, which I believe is a disgrace. I honestly believe that it's a disgrace. Oh guys, come on guys, please smash the like button, please. Smash the like button, people. I must about 10 like missy on the video. Probably might something slow, but about 10 like missy. Teddy Lee said, should have brought in Liam Moore or Mariappa. Mariappa far now, bro. Ricardo Barger said, but it's a practice game, so it's no big deal. I do, as I said, Ricardo, for me, it's a big deal because I want to see what Paul Hall has planned, how the team is going to play, or they're going to move the ball. Unfortunately, we did not have sufficient training session. I think today would be the only training session that they will be able to put in and get over the line. I don't think it will be an intense training session either. It might be a light training session, but most definitely it would be, I'm looking forward to see a good training session. Big D Lane said, I don't see errands. I didn't see him either. Lloyd O'Connor said, better question is, what's the purpose of this squad and is it to springboard for the Nation League? Alright, so O'Connor, I do think that the Nation League squad possibly is already set. It's what I think. I do think it's already set, but this team possibly is to supplement the Nation League squad. Possibly. It's what I think. It's what I think is happening. It can be way far-fetched. My thoughts can be way far-fetched from the truth, but it's just what I think they're putting in place. Tennessee, the squad can work with. I agree. Travis said, Owl and Thomas already made the Nation League squad. Why I said that, Travis? Why I say that? Young Cryptic said, Dishan Bernard and Ethan Laird should have gotten a called up. Call up. We can't call up everyone still. No, Young Cryptic. I don't think we can call everyone. We prepare a 20-man squad. People are going. This is what people are going to say, that if you could call 5 players or 6 players from the JPL, it definitely means that you could have called up more. The funny thing about it is this: vastly, 75% of the squad plays outside of Jamaica. Outside of Jamaica. At a higher level leagues. These players are playing at a higher level league. So, JPL players, if you say that they should not be in the squad, I would definitely disagree with that. Despite the fact that there has to be some level of balance. And if you should even look at it, this is the JPL, and this is actually the other leagues over that we're recruiting from, which is quite significantly heavier. It's just a small portion. So we can't call everyone. You won't find everyone. Teddy Lee said, or the established players who want to play a match that don't worth nothing because it ain't an official friendly. I don't know, no, Teddy Lee. I don't know. I won't say that. I can't say that. Tougher Rudy said, I think it's good to give all these players and strengthen our depth. Going forward, Paul Hall has a lot of players that he have to select. I've seen to select from. True, that's a good point. DJ Sean Johnson said Leon Bailey got called up. I'm not sure, no. Remember, let me see if I see anything about Leon Bailey on Instagram. Hopefully Leon Bailey not gonna party, you know. Because I know say him still not fully fit yet. I'm searching for Leon Bailey, people. I'm not seeing anything. Teddy Lee said, yep, Bernard right now better than Lati, but there. Oh, you know that, Teddy Lee? Oh, you know that. I'll give you the idea there. You know, I'm scared. The comment section mad. People are saying Leon on vacation. Really? Singer the Killer said, up MG, big up Singer. Travis said, I don't know why Bernard didn't get a call up for this game, and also Dimitri Mitchell. I'm not sure. Toughy Rudy said, the more to select from will allow players now to earn their spot and guarantee to any players a name to squad going forward. Yeah, I do think that what that does is actually players now have to play for their spot, which is quite significant in how we want to move going forward. It's not a case in which a player just believe that, hey, my name is this, and I can just automatically make the squad just off that basis. In which I do believe that has been wrong for the longest time period. Paul Hall has shuffled the deck and changed up the whole mindset of the players, specifically the Reggae Boy players. And if you should listen keenly in how Paul Hall speaks, you can hear he's sending some subliminal messages in when he speaks. Just listen keenly to when he speaks. So Paul is going to say, hey, you guys are here. You guys want to be with us. And even I think he asked a question. I don't remember the question he asked in the video. Something about if there's anyone. I don't remember the question, but if anyone of you guys remember the question, just put it in the comment section. But what that does is actually sending messages. Is playing with the player psychologically. Said, okay, you want to play, earn your right to play. It's not guaranteed or granted. Travis said Catalonia 5, Jamaica 2. Oh God, man. Teddy said, name your squad, your starting 11. I'm going to name your starting 11, Teddy. I'm going to name it. Vijay Brown said, I like the meeting on the JFF page. Yeah. And Paul has tend to do that a lot. He has this rapport with players. Ale Military question: how optimistic are you about the patience of the Jamaica football fans to ensure Paul Hall's stewardship is supported and not thwarted? All right. All right, so Rich Post Sports. I'm optimistic. If you know me, I'm always optimistic. People say that me just love get excited because this is me. I'm always optimistic because the comment section I run so fast. Me even if me get through all my questions them. I'm always optimistic, people. But for me, I do believe that the Jamaican fans we don't have patience. I'm being honest. We don't have patience. For me, I'm not just a fan. I'm also an analyst. I also understand the football. I also have an idealist as well because I understand what it takes to go to a particular level. The reason why certain things happen and the reason for it and even the leading factors. So I look into all of these aspects of it. And I can say I have the patience. But the problem is, most of the Jamaican fans don't have the patience. And the reason why I know that is when I mentioned the 10-year project that Paul Hall wants to implement, I'm telling you, man, the backlash was real. The backlash was real. When Paul Hall said 10-year plans, this is the Jamaican fan base. What? And we have World Cup in the next 4? But ideally, it didn't really say it's going to disregard the World Cup in the next 4 years. It's just saying that for the Jamaican football to be where it's at, where it should be, it's not speaking only on the national team. It's speaking also with the Jamaican infrastructure, the setup of the Jamaican teams, the local players, the lower level leagues, the tier 2 leagues in which I'll be doing coverage for, schoolboy football, straight down to the academies. That is the ideology that is coming from. So when he said 10 years, I'm saying that people come ballistic. So, but I definitely think that if we as fans should be patient, we can get there, but we need patience, and I do think that Paul Hall will require the support. But most Jamaican fans, I don't think that. People are actually already in the sidelines waiting with the beating stick. Yeah. Big up one. Hopefully you're doing good, bro. Ayas Abdi says, what's good? Big up Ayas. What's good, my G? Looking forward to the game tomorrow. Yes, I am also. Lala Connor said, Moon there. Big up J. Ross. Travis Pessoa said, Southgate is a disgrace for real. True. Man, I deal with the players them bad. Cyan Bowen, big up. Opa big up again, man. I hope a friend in that chat, man. You know the funny thing? I'm gonna peel a little bit off the footballing aspect here. The funny thing about this YouTube thing is since the pandemic and all these aspect of things, the YouTube aspect, what the YouTube does is this. It builds a family. It builds actually a relationship. Most of us here have never met each other before. Never. But we can definitely say, okay, I can say, okay, no Jairus, well, there's a reason. But it's through YouTube, Tennessee, Cyan, Unknown, all the reason. So we have that level of connectivity, that level of bond. And you know, like for me, this is actually one of my favorite aspects of YouTube, the bond, and not just me alone, just the familiarity and people speaking with each other, people who have never met each other before. Tennessee, I mean, I remember much for Tennessee. They must say Argentina, all them far country then there, and Tennessee I relate with everyone. And I have this from I can't even remember. It's Senegal or Kenya. So we have that level of camaraderie, and understanding. So everybody has been big up, like, you know, like a bridge in a long time to see each other. Travis said probably Bernard and Laird. Bernard and Laird don't have a passport as yet. I'm not sure. I don't think you need passport for this. I don't think you need passport for this. Friendly. I'm not sure about that. One said more is terrible but better than almost all of the options in the squad, so I don't understand. Science said big up, be a big up. Alright, so let me see. Gerald said, I think we should call up the overseas base and only call up the 2 best J-player players. Fight me, cause in reality, if you want to win anything, that you have to do. Ugh. I won't disagree with you. I understand where you're coming from, Jairus. It's just that I share a different point of view from you, but I definitely understand that. And who would be the two best JPL players that you'd call up, Jairus? Who would be those players? Your former Man United players, not Jamaican eligibility. Travis said it's not a FIFA oriented game. Science said Tennessee, yes, I'm giving up on Maggie. Why? Twain said Leon on vacation via Instagram. Nice. Want to take some vacation, you know, when we can get some vacation. Twain said just got on the PJ. Signborn from Jamaica, LOL. People, the chatter move mad. We can't catch all our chat people. Teddy Lee said Liam Bailey becomes the man of glass, not steel. He's on vacation. LB on vacation. And we have some big games coming up. A man are going to name up for fat food and kind of something there. Oh God, man. Science said Kaim Paris is my next player I'm happy for. I'm very happy for Kaim. Alright, you see. Kaim Paris, I do think that Kaim Paris would automatically be called up at some point in time. If anyone don't know or I've heard about Kaim Paris is tearing up the Slovakian league. Tearing it up, tearing it apart. So I do think that at some point in time, Kaim Paris would have been in the setup. So I'm not surprised about Kaim Paris. That was evident. For me, I am mostly happy about Nico Brett. I'm really, really happy for Nico Brett. And the reason why I'm happy for Nico Brett is this. If any one of you guys know that I've been talking about Nico Brett from last year. About a few years now. But since I started the YouTube channel, he's one of the players that I've done many highlights and many reviews on, specifically Nico Brett. And I was always wondering what was the issue surrounding Nico Brett not being in the setup. I always wondered that, and when I found out the real reason, I'm like, that is tough. It's really, really harsh, and I like the political aspect. No, that is what Paul Hall has done now. Is Paul Hall has actually taken away the political aspect of that is surrounding some of these players who are not getting called up or are not getting a look at. Paul Hall is throwing away that political aspect out of the door and said, okay, this is the player that I want and we should get them. So I like that. Travis said, Jairus probably is, I don't remember. OJ 2002. Is the squad for Catalonia again the same squad for the Nation League? No, it's not. Nation League squad might be, I believe, or I won't say it's not because I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it's not. So we're likely to see maybe some of the big guns coming for the Nation League. In which, for me, I am pretty much, I'm just waiting to see OJ 202. I'm definitely waiting to see. Tennessee Lewis said, I'm signborn from Jamaica. I'm happy to see Paris as well. Most of these players will be at Nations League. Only a few more will be added. Travis, oh, you know. Why Travis, you know what going on? Travis Spencer said, military. James Justin got called up to England as well. So get a captain man them who him know can play for Jamaica. Travis, I say, it's a deliberate action towards Jamaica. Is that what you're saying, Travis? Is it a deliberate action towards Jamaica? Let me know if it's true. People, one thing before we go any further, I know that as I said, it's a football chat. I want everyone to drop their location in the comment section. Drop your location in the comment section. Where you're calling? Where are you? Where are you? Definitely right at this moment. For me, I'm going to say I am in Portmore, Jamaica. Something like that. Alright, so people, we have a first caller. Teddy Lee is calling. Big up Teddy Lee. What going, bro?
Yeah, man, what going?
Me there, as coach is still now, I am on as get beaten, you know.
Oh, when I turn the program, not slow that.
No, man.
But yeah. No, man, them know me always have my views already, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't know you have a CNN panel where you have one person have different view with 7 people have the same view, so 7 versus 1. So you have BB stick, you know? Yeah,
But
but anyways,
I like when time people have different opinions on things because they give you a different perspective to look at. You don't just look at everything. Everyone is looking at the same thing. So everyone is saying, okay, everyone is going to say that Leon Bailey, talented player. No one is going to say something different. So, okay, he's talented, but yet still has a lot more to it, you know. Yeah, but where's the note Lee? Where I say?
Alright, so I believe this is funny when Paul will pick maybe 5 or 6 of them players that maybe will make a Nation League. If we have pick a strong Nation League squad, because to me we have to take that tournament very seriously because we need to at least qualify for the World Cup. So I think maybe 6 of these players maybe we carry. But I think they want to look on Johnson Clark Harris as a number 9 option, so that player will be key for him to look on. I think Jordan Cousins might start, so at least the number 6 position, where they might bring Kevin Stewart or Jordan Cousins. So I believe I'll use this much to look on that player too. And I think Jimenez, the right back option, whether he is a good backup to Javier Brown or something like that. So I think he might use it. Dylan Man, of course, I got
Jimenez young, you know, so Jimenez a lot of time to learn and go and master his craft.
Yeah. So, but I believe Jimenez maybe we met the Nation League squad. Dylan Barnes, of course, you know. But I think Kaim Paris, this much I look on Kaim Paris also. You know.
So what's your thoughts on Kaim Paris?
I want Kaim Paris are the next, you know. First I get a big deal, you know. Whether it's the Bundesliga or whatever, but I think Kaim Paris, you know, man from St. and prove him right, you know. So him are the next big thing what I say about, you know. So as I say, maybe 6 players maybe we make it out of this squad or 5 or, you know. But I think Joel Latibadouer or Jama, I think Jama Ethiopia and Latibadouer start, but
you know what what would be funny? What if in the event, right? This for this little session, Nico outshine even Johnson Clark Harris and Paul are up to go with Nico Brett for the Nation League. What do you think the fans would say?
Paul, I don't know him, but I think Johnson Clark Harris I get this. But if that happens, because I think maybe a Johnson Clark Harris man.
Yeah, but that's a mess. I go off for that basis. All right. So remember saying you look at players in training, right? You look at players in training. You look at Nico Brett and Nico Brett are fire in that training.
True, yeah.
And you said, okay, me go with because of training, me start him. Or in the event, you still saw Johnson Clark Harris and you know see as much as from him, but as Nico Brett come on, boom, 2 goals. And you say, complicated position for you, know? What would you do?
I see some of the fans are hypocrite now. I think if Paul make the decision to start Nico Brett over Johnson Clark Harris, I'm not going to question it. But maybe if it's another coach do it, maybe it's a local coach, then crucify him. You know, that I kind of realize. But some players look good in training and some players maybe will do good on match days, you know. But right now, we don't start Johnson Clark Harris, you know, based on what I say. Yeah.
Okay.
But Nico Brett, I think, Nico Brett hold up the ball and them things,
No, Nico Brett is a peel off the shoulder type of striker. He's a goal poacher. Yeah. So he can come.
You know Nico Brett, them changing game now. That man used to play central midfield.
Exactly.
Under 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Him good like that, you know, because him very good. He's very technical. He's a technical player who can come in the central zone, link up, make 2 passes, and then. But he will always be in the 18-yard box to finish the goals. He will always be in the 18-yard box to finish the goal. So I'm good like that.
Yeah, but I think Johnson Clark Harris maybe Kaim Paris up front, you know.
You said the defense is the defense weak. What would be your back 4? What your back 4 look like? What would your back 4 look like?
2 up here, Joel Latibadouer, Jimenez, and where's Rolando Aaron's not there? Can play left back, you know.
Rolando Aaron's there.
Yeah, I'm not there.
I'm not sure, but I see probably in there, but I never see it.
Thomas then. The youth, Ricardo Thomas.
Yeah.
From Whitehouse, the left back.
Why is left back in play?
Can play left, yeah?
Why is left back in play?
There some people say play right back, but I left back him normal. Me always them put him, you know.
Yeah, but well, if he was season right, but me see my play still, so me no know. Akimani Campbell play left back for Waterhouse.
From this squad that when pick, how much left back you see there? That's from Kenroy Campbell.
Kenroy Campbell. Kenroy Campbell.
Yes, for the defense, a 6-man defense, Muslim pick.
Kenroy Campbell.
I believe Kenroy Campbell I get there.
Heads up.
We don't believe so. So I think that time I should get it still. Maybe the coach I play a trap, but I don't believe Topi. I don't start Topi. Maybe start a winger the ring back position. I don't know. I don't know because he kind of change up his system from time to time now.
Yeah. I think he might go with a back three. I think he might go with a back three. Not sure, but I think he might go with a back three. Oh guys, come on people, smash the like button, same other people, smash the like button, man. I think he might go with a back three.
Why not bring Richard King? Why? I wonder. I want to go on here. So Richard King is a core player now.
I'm not sure. You know, so I'm not sure.
I bring Topi.
But remember, say
Johnny Talbot.
But enough of the core players, them still in the squad. In the squad, same way. You know, see Andre Blake. It's not a FIFA date, you know.
I wonder if him see Richard King as
No.
Done with Richard King or what, you know?
I'm not sure. I don't think Cavaliers can do that. I don't think Cavaliers can do that Richard King now.
So that's I believe Paul Allo pick him. That know it now.
No.
You know?
Me I try remember if Richard King they play in the games them the games them for Cavaliers.
I think him they play, man.
Which one game them they play? First and I play two games them.
I don't know, but I think them same. I think him play, man. People them can comment, I think him play.
Oh. Me not sure, but me don't know if Cavaliers can do without Richard King now. You see, because like all most of the defenders them was in a squad. I think the team then can possibly do without them. Surprisingly, more players than Lego two of them baller, which is Zimenez and Tope. I kind of find that surprising. Cavaliers Lego 1, which is Kenroy Campbell. Arborview Lego 1, Talbot, and Waterhouse Lego 2. Two of the most important players as well. So
important, yeah, Ramon Owell and Thomas.
I don't know. It could be something might be wrong. I don't know with Richard King, but I don't think it's a player coach relationship. Nothing. I highly doubt it's that, because from what I've known, Paul Hall highly rate Richard King. Highly rate.
No, try and pick two. Yeah, basically pick two up here and Talbot, two youngsters. So. I remember Topi they play a match with King and who did it? King, Lee and Greg Lee.
Yeah. The friendly.
So maybe you must say, you know, a Topi him see and like, you know?
Yeah,
so
man.
Maybe, but I think maybe King, I remember if Ethan Pino come, I think Damian Luara in the squad was a centre back. Maybe Maria Parita, I don't know, maybe retire, I don't know. Yeah. Well, Liam more than be the third choice. So maybe I want to bring a youngster, whether it is Lati Badriel or King or Topi. So I think Topi maybe should be called for this match at least and see the three of them together, you know? Yeah. But maybe King is a core player in a team eyes.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, so Mr. Travis has said Topi is better than King. I mean, I really agree with that still. For me, still, Travis. Alright, Blue Ozark, people in the comment section are run mad.
Alright, so I'm going to end up at least I go and comment on them.
Alright, bro.
King thing, you know?
Yeah, man. I drop back your number in the comment section, people. 876 895 7138. So I drop back your number in the comment section, people, for running so that you can call in again. Can call him on WhatsApp same way. Wasn't Tyler Bartlett that promising academy player who was at Manchester United years ago? Or Jerry I speak to. I like the new attacking player. Simon Bow said, yes man, if a player performing, they should be in the national team. Tennessee said, Lewis said, okay, 2002 can't be that disappointing. Alright, so what for discussion, man? Different stream, go on. Ted Lee said, Johnson Clark, Harris, Kyan Paris, Junior Flemings, Jordan Cousins, Omar Hutchinson, Joel Latibodier, Jomai Topi, and Dylan Barnes likely to make the Nation League squad. One said patience should be earned. I cannot just be patient while a man does pure foolishness. Arsenal fans have not been not patient. They have been stupid. Unun, me disagree. Unun, me disagree. Sidney said, Toffee Rudy said, I think Paul Hall's vision and the way he starts to attack, it is a good look. It definitely shows that he has good vision. Remember, our plan without execution is garbage. Finally, Paul Hall shows he's ready. Sometimes I can just listen to what the players are saying. The players know quality coaching, Big up Andrew, 55, massive respect. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Every dollar counts, but I definitely appreciate it, Andrew. You finally have an Arsenal baller in the team. I go buy the Arsenal jersey. I don't know if you see the leak Arsenal Jamaica color jersey. I finally get it now. At least, no. poor Arsenal. It's tough, because Jamaica Reggae Boyz no good, and they no associated themselves with Arsenal. Rough. But big up again for the super chat. Massive respect, man. So me get another call, people. Morning, caller.
Well, I'm military.
Oh, big up Tennessee. Oh, things.
Yeah, man. But military, I know I think the squad is not a bad squad because I think Carla is looking at players too.
Mm-hmm.
I hear people talking why this man not playing, why that man not playing, but I think he's just looking at some player because I don't think this is a Nation League squad.
No, I don't think so as well. I don't think so as well.
Some players, some new players, to bring in the team and things. But military. So we have people talk about local players. So why CFAS can't get a call?
Good question.
Why?
You watch Tennessee? You watch your local league?
Watch it sometime. Me never say some watch.
Really just?
But me watch.
So how you know about CFAS? How you know about CFAS?
Come see him.
You see him?
Yeah, man.
What attributes I think CFAS can bring to the national setup?
Military, you see, as far as when me see, the man fast, the man have skill.
Yeah.
You look like you have something we can work with, brother. You understand? In kinda, I think he need more development still, but I think he have something we can work with. You understand? And even the two while leading goal scorer in the Premier League, I think CFAS more talented than the two of them. In my opinion.
That'd be Reggie Boo and my friend man, who's my friend name again, man? Bygrave, yeah, Reggie Boo and Bygrave at the top of the table.
Yeah, but I think CFA's more talented than the two of them. As far as I see. I think he needs some more improvement in that game. Because he have his speed in the brother.
Yeah.
And he have his skill. So I just think that right now, if they work with him, he can be a wicked player for the national team. Even come on as a substitute. You understand? But we can't understand why everybody else get a call and they don't give him a chance. You understand? Just to see him. Because me, right now, I think he's my most talented player in the Jamaica local league.
All right.
As far as women see.
All right.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, based off. All right. Me not got diffuse where just a while ago. Me agree in many different sense. CFAS raw talent. CFAS is 21, many people don't even know. CFAS are 21. I'm young. He's a raw talent. Fastest player in the I think he's one of the fastest players. You have other fast players in that world, but he's one of the fastest players in the Premier League. One of the most talented player in the Premier League is actually Bernardo Thomas. He plays for Waterhouse. Very, very talented, skill, technically good. Both of them young.
But for me, military, you know what I say? Even though you say that, say Bernardo Thomas talented and thing. You know what I think CFAS is the most talented player in the Premier League? Based on what we see CFAS up. CFAS is one of them. I never more cut it at the higher level. But to me, he deserve a chance. More and a lot of them players, you will see them a call from the local league. That's just my opinion. See? And to me, if you go call players from the local league, you have to call it best.
No, but you are going now.
You understand?
This is what Tennessee. You see, one thing I go say, the best, it is subjective. Let me tell you how it's subjective, right? So when you look at Cephas, raw talent, very, very good in regards to his speed and getting past a player. He can beat any player. I mean, he can beat any player. I see all the fastest defender them. One of the better defender them in the league right now. The guy who play for Waterhouse named Elvis Wilson. And Mrs. Cephas blaze past him like he not even just stand up and look, blaze past him just like a gunshot. But so Cephas is very good in that aspect. When you look upon now a player named Nicole Christian, who's one of the best passer in the JPL, possibly one of the best passers the JPL has ever seen. One of the best passers JPL has ever seen. The man can ping a pass left foot, right foot from anywhere in the pitch. Anywhere. So, when you're going to use the term the best Jamaica has ever have to offer, it is very, very much an objective argument where people can have other ideas and other aspects of it in regards to how they view football. As I said, now look at now, Tope in the squad, Richard King in the squad, Talbot in the squad. You see, for me, one of the rawest and one of the better defenders in the league, the possible age against him, it's about 26, is actually the same guy named Elvis Wilson. Cephas is the only player this season ever dribble past him, the only player. But because he's quick, he's physical, and once he's there, he's going to win the ball. But what I'm saying is this now. So when you say the best player, it is very much an argument that can say, okay, this man is also good, that man is also good in a different game.
You can say man good, see? But
so would you say the best player for every position?
You see, based on what we see Cephas have, you understand? Me not talk about in production in the Premier League. Based on what we see have, just a raw eye test, and what we see have. Me personally right now, I tell you, I think he's the most talented player in the Premier League. He might not be leading goal scorer and thing, because sometimes you watch a team, see? A man might have scored a bag of goals, see? You necessarily mean he might be best player in the league, but based on the talent what Mr. Cephas have as a youth, if they work with him, he can become one of the best players in Jamaica.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Remember now,
just it might not be right now the leading goal scorer in the league, but based on his talent.
No, but
speed, his skill.
He's a winger, you know, so
he can work with military.
He's a winger, you know, so I wouldn't expect him even stack up the whole goal. So he's a winger. So if you look at Daniel Green is a winger, he must stack up a goal as well. Peter Gregor.
But you think Cephas better than Daniel Green?
Yes, but that's another thing. More talented. Because if you look at the numbers, you know, Daniel Green have quite a few assists, have more goals. And Daniel Green is the same age, same 21, 20 thereabout. So it's difficult, you know.
No. Yeah. You see, with me, sometimes military, me not watch like they want a goal where they score. You understand? But you can look and see for them and you have something where you can work with. A raw talent. You see me I say? We can work with. And I believe there's a youth like that. It shouldn't stay in the JPL much longer. You understand? Because you know, if you stay in the JPL till him 22, 23, he kind of go down in the field.
You are a problem now. There's not many our scouts are about, but they now have nobody to represent. No 5 players they don't have no one to represent them. No 5 players they don't have nobody to represent them. It's like Kevin Cohen that's alright. I'm gonna take up Kai in Paris. I'm not gonna represent Kai in Paris. I'm not gonna try to push Kai in Paris to make his next move because I have the affiliations with this club here. Because the truth is, scouts them normally reach out to the agencies them. Said okay, so based off my facts, this is one of a big agency represent Jamaica. Most of the time when the scouts them want players in Jamaica, who do you think them are gonna look to? They might look to him because he has produced those top level quality players. So guess what now? So who am I gonna look towards now? Team clients them. No, wrong or right. So team clients them. Exactly. Team clients them are gonna more than likely get the push. Even if there's another player better than team client. So it don't necessarily mean say all the time the person will get the bus or get the breakaway. He's actually the best player. There could be better players there at the time. And what you can do is ask some of the players them who reach at that level if when they were there, other players that play with them, I feel them yet, if they never see player better than them. And they must say yes, 100%. The players them. That's why I say it's important when people listen when coaches speak, listen when players speak. You learn a lot based off what they say and how they say. So if you hear a Boza say, boy, alright, when Boza do an interview what they may watch my Ryan LFC show. Big up Ryan for the interview there. Boza said the amount of bad players when play with bad players also defender when afraid of where are those players? Look at where Boza is at and where are those players? It's not
military. Sometimes when I really agent, sometimes a man have a drive to push himself to where he want. You understand?
Tennessee. Tennessee, well, me can tell you something. Me can tell you something about the world how we live now. This is true about the world we live now. You could be the best at something, and you could be the hardest working at it as well. You see, if you're not in the right place, or the right persons that must see you, it don't make no sense. Affiliations has a lot to do with how far you go.
Well, that's a true military, but you see on the other hand, when you look at it, you see if you want opportunity, sometimes you can't just lay back and wait for something to fall in the eye. See? No, be alright. Remember, you can come to book, see? And you're there somewhere, see? And maybe things now going good for you. But you can't just lay back and say, well, you understand, say, you're going to just watch it and maybe something will fall in the eye at some point. Military, remember, them players there right now, when we see. You understand? Look at a player like Sifa, see? Alright. Take another player. Look at Topi. Just that player, I don't rate that player there. I don't tell you that. I mean, I have nothing against him as a player. I just think him play a kind of lazy way.
Yeah.
Play a young player, me think he should have reached far away there right now. You understand? Because when he come out to under 20 team and go in a USL, remember I said Topi me in a USL as a young age in the military. And the bread, you have ice, everything. So, you know, look at a man like that. Push on. You see me, I say? One time, me and Andre Blake, them on the live, see? So, me and somebody, come in my daddy, I think I the same team where Andre Blake played for. I think I the same USL club there. After them thing. So, me and somebody else, Andre Blake say, what am to Topi on them man there? And me and Andre Blake say, yo, them man that play ball, man. You see me, I say, I think he have a period when them not playing ball. But military, what may I say? You see, sometimes, maybe you're not nobody to push up because sometimes it's good when you have like a parent to push you and you see me I say?
Yeah.
Push you a certain way. So sometimes maybe that's why they fall back and think. See? Because you know if you have a youth and he reach a certain levels at the age there.
You want to push him.
You want to guide him and push him and you see me I say put him to the right thing. So sometimes maybe he come back to parenting and you see me I say? And because sometimes even Jamaica. How much parents you see bring their youth, like mother and father, bring their youth our academy. You see me I say? And sit down and
Tennessee. You have to remember say the academy thing is a money thing, you know.
Me know it's a money thing, military. Remember, me know it's a money thing.
Alright, but remember this now. Some of the most talented young players that I buck up on. Some of the most talented young players that I ever buck up on have come from some of the poorest background.
Me know that me in the military, but me maybe they have somebody behind. All right, remember, you know, if somebody say you really have talent, you know, when I coach or anything, you know, he will put a use of the own money to push you in the brother. You understand?
All right.
Because I know, say, you have to reach to a place where maybe you can get back when put in a you.
You give one something there? Me give one something. So there's this youth, one youth to play for Dintil, right? I know the Dintil go to the Dakar Cup final, then go also. I wish I had a final again.
Yeah.
But really good. I think he's 18 years old. One of the better players in the squad in the midfield. And the youth never know the trials are going, but he never have nobody to guide him and tell him, you are going. Go at the trials at this particular time and that whatever. And when me see the youth now, because me see the youth I go play tier 2. I mean look for him and play tier 2. And me say, I watch him against the big man them. Some experienced big man and I say, no man. The youth have something about him. The youth really have something about him. He make ball game look extremely simple. You know when that my man pass a ball, I say all the pitch terrain bad. The ball is a flow up on the ground smooth. When he pass the ball, he man knock it. But the problem is this now. He just never have nobody to guide him and say, you are going. Go to Charlie so. Maybe boss fear or something like that. I them look at something there. He just never have that around him. Because the environment trainer probably him a fear do little sitting for help out the family and look at something so he can't focus on that. So there's so much factors what will really hamper many of the youths them. Anyways, my question to you is now, if you should say you pick two of the best JPL players them for Cup and trip here, who would those two players be?
Well, I'm gonna pick C for one. And when defender from what's house name?
Ricardo Tam. Which defender? Ricardo Thomas?
Yeah. I know I'm not giving Bembo a chance though.
You like give Bembo a chance?
Yeah, I'm not sure what Bembo can do. Come Bembo just 26?
Yeah, man, 26, young man. Actually, in name a long time.
And to me, Bembo better enough for the young player when he matter about. You see, military, what me I say? You can't just put a man for a team because he's young. You see me I say? Just like a man that say, just like when I came here, I say, J.D. White in our team, because he's a young player, he's my youngest goalkeeper we have, and they invest a lot in him. Well, if you not fit in there, me not care if he's young. You can't put a man in a team just because he's young, brother.
Yeah, I say. Yeah.
So, I'm not give them a chance, though. I'm just look for just young players, and, well, if a man 28, like, 28-ish, you can still. Because remember, say you plan for next World Cup, so you can't be a man who has 28 and is in the 19 team. You have some young player. But if you have to put young player, you have to put one where you know, say, if you're in a game, and you need a man, you can put him on the field. You just put a man on the bench, and when you wait someone out tired, you're afraid to put him on because you don't trust him. There's no way sense in the team. You see what I say?
Yeah.
You understand?
I say. I have to add something to the team. That is the reason I know. When they tell me about CFAS now, when I question them asked initially, probably not remember them, I said, what is it that CFAS are bring to the team? I do think that is a very, very integral question to ask. The reason why this is an important question to ask is this. You need to know what, even you as a player, you need to know what you're going to bring to the team. And listen to this, Anna. This is Zimenez. Zimenez is a young guy. He's a young guy, 17 years old. And if right now anyone approach Zimenez and ask him, what does he think that he's bringing to the team? Zimenez can give a compound answer to that. He can tell a compound answer. If you ask him when thinking need to correct and work on, he can tell you exactly some of them. When he might not know everything, but he can tell us some things to work on. Because you see that young man there, I have so much ratings for him. Because my sister, that young man can go so far. Based on the fact that how him look on football, how him view football. Because him don't understand that he wants to reach at a level, but he knows where he's lacking. He knows where he's lacking.
So, I like about certain player. When you listen, I want to learn that's the best for you. But sometimes when you start, people always say, yeah, beat local player and thing. And I really that's in the military. If you listen, all the man them beat MLS player will play for US national team, you'll say something different. You understand?
Yeah.
The man don't want no MLS player in his team, and then that's an MLS. And if you them beat them and they. So me I say sometimes when people attack, all the man them have to do, I listen. Cause military, if a man criticize me, me not go best with that man if a man criticize me. If you look at me and you say to me, say, all right, let me play ball and you say, yo, you don't say no good use. Well, that's not one nice thing. We tell a man still, see?
Yeah.
But at least you say that thing that's motivation.
No, but not don't do it. Me not think them for do it little use themselves. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think that for me.
Me understand.
Yeah.
Me understand. But military, I think that them beat people, you know, brother.
Me know say them beat people, but them still protect the youth them at England. Them still protect the younger players. You notice the amount of highlights for the youth players, the academy they get? Because them protect the academy players. The reason why they protect them is this. Because at that stage in life, Tennessee, when you're 17, 18, 19, some simple little things can really derail your mind.
Me understand.
Exactly. And specifically, some of these players who don't grow up in a rigid environment, or if we say, boy, them have that rigid mental rigidness, so they don't have that. So them have to be protected, specifically young players. But you see, big man them now, you beat them. Once you pass 22 go up, you beat them.
That can have youth and think that's motivation because military. If you do something, I mean, tell you, say military, you can't do that because me don't think you're ready for this. You go and prove me wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
You curl up in one corner and vex with me. You see me, I say, work by your game and try to get better. Make them laugh for me, then me can turn and laugh for me and say, you see?
Fix your craft. Yeah.
Military, me don't want to see. All right. Me don't have nothing against me want every player play. You know, military, I don't care about no local or international. You see, as long as you play for Jamaica, you play good. At Jamaica, me watch. Me now watch. Me watch a man and I say, yo, him a local player. You know? So me proud of him. Me proud of everyone I play them. Because at Jamaica, everyone I represent. You see me, I say? So sometimes when a man talk, people might feel like, you know, like a certain player, or you know, like this player. Me not care military. Me like, once you represent Jamaica, at Jamaica you represent. Because if you score, anybody will score a goal, at Jamaica they score it.
Yeah, agree. Agree.
So, me understand what you say. The young player, you need to be more careful with them. But sometimes when people talk to man, them vex, Bridget, you understand? You have to use, remember saying like public, so you have to use them things as motivation to prove people wrong. You understand? Yeah, man.
Alright. May I get on that call, yeah? Big up for calling, yeah? Alright, so people, we're going to look on the setup here now, start to line up on all them kind of fancy, rare. Run through the comment section. The comment section I move mad. Sorry about this, people. Just to go back to the comment section. What time match tomorrow, MG, and what can I watch it on? Yo, Mario, may I do a live now, no? On YouTube, I'm live now on YouTube.
So I can tune in and see it.
Yeah, man, me I shot a link. Alright. Me shot him a link before we do anything. Alright, so run through comment section. The match at tomorrow, me say me can catch a time. You know, say the time they put up on the JFF website. Catch back the time. Oh crap! 11 a.m. JA time tomorrow morning. I'm gonna catch up on now. I'm gonna watch a match pan. That not gonna be the difficulty. What we're gonna watch it on? Travis Pessoa, I watch shooting match should get call it a day as well. People are gonna miss whole time comments them. Fresh God said MG CFAS agent is Kevin Cowan, you know, so I don't think he'll be here for much longer. Some of the latest in gone. I think so. I think he might go. Shemar Shooter said Maggie have world class potential. I'm hoping that Maggie can actually push through with his potential as well. He does have high caliber potential. Spin to music, big up, prove your likes. 26 likes when I like. Yes, people, smash the like button, people, smash the like button. Travis said King already in the Nations League squad. It's like you want them to be seen in Catalonia game to be sold. Maybe. Travis said I would call King over Talbot. It depends. One who said you need a mindset where you have unwavering self-belief and desire to prove doubters wrong. or it's difficult for you as a player. I don't really have that. It's one of the things that that cost me. I get a call a while ago, somebody na call. Jermaine, big up Jermaine. Jermaine na call. Show, can bring back your phone, Jermaine. You can ring back your phone, Jermaine. Rebellion here said, well, why Bell can't get back into the squad? That's a very good question. I haven't seen Bell in a long while. That is a very, very good question. Sports on the Ball said, Green, Benbow, and Cephas are three best wingers in the JPL, and Green is the more consistent one. I think consistency Green, yes, he has been really, really consistent. I do think even Denardo Thomas as well. I get another call, people. Oh boy. I'm have to go ring him back.
Hello?
Yes, Jeremy, I see a call, but I see the phone and hang up. What go on?
No, man, I mean, to see that thing that, you call it, really comment them. No, quick question. Carl Hall just come on board, right? And I believe in him, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
This thing will take some time, for Bill, right? I think we should give him all the time.
Yeah.
But what I noticed is everybody, as soon as we see one little player, everybody want to mention this player and that player and this player and that player. Everybody can play, brother. You understand? Everybody can play. And at some point, we have to make the coach just doing it. You know?
Agree.
We don't know what the coach are thinking. You understand?
We don't know the coach will look for neither.
Yes, we don't know, right? And if this player don't get picked, who are the best player? This, that. You know, if we have 5,000 players, everybody can play. In chaos, everybody, we don't know what the money, No, everybody has their own, opinion, right? This player is a good player, is a great player. The coach may not think so, right? Or maybe he might think, in another way. Let's just judge him by the result, right? And may I ask people, please, just give him some time, because this thing we might try to build, right? We might try to build this from scratch. I have a question for ask you, and I've been told, I was listening to some conversation, and some guy was saying that you cannot judge Manning Cup ballers, right? Because what they're doing now is schools are going around and putting teams together, right? Okay, so you have a 19-year-old that play against some 16-year-old and doing good, right?
Yeah.
Is that the case?
You're going to find many of that because you're going to have some 16-year-olds on some teams. You're going to have 16, 17-year-olds on some teams, and then you're going to have 19-year-olds on teams. But look at this now. When you see Tarek Zimenis at 17, 16 playing Manning Cup, and he's doing well, even against players who are 19, 18, so you still have to highlight those younger players who are playing against bigger players and actually doing well. So there's many cases, there's many factors to it. You are true, you are so true, but there's many factors in regards to the Manning Cup aspect. I do like the fact that on the first point that you bring across with Paul Hall, we don't know what Paul Hall's intentions are. We don't know what he's looking for in a player. So despite us bringing up a player name, we might see them as quality players, but they don't fit the system or the mold or what Paul Hall is looking for in a player, which will make it quite difficult for Paul Hall to achieve his main goal in what he wants overall. So I do understand that as well.
Okay, our next thing, brother, I listen to your program, even sometimes, I mean, not calling, but I still, I do listen. I know, so you have a keen for the local talent, But let me ask you a question. Have you ever traveled overseas and see how, you call it, set up, like a setup?
No. Only when those players come here. Like, when USA come here, all the teams that come here, I would be at the training session. And then I'll be at some other games.
Well, I'm just going to, just want a little thing with you, they go up around on the garden here and there, you understand, and so they set up and all that stuff, When I come over here in the States, I'm just, just go to like, you call it, I'm like a regular little game. I'm going to see how the man them set up
them well professional, you know, them have their, everybody have them gears and, you know what I mean, you know, up to this, you know, so that even the coach, right? How do you think coaching and the setup being in Jamaica for the last 15 years, you think it's getting much better?
It has significantly improved. Specifically, even with the local talent, what happened now is because you're seeing so much things happening overseas, so you automatically have to gravitate towards where the world is going. So I do think that it has improved. I was speaking to a few of the coaches the other day. I think like about 5 of them, and we were having a conversation. And the coach said that the coach said that one of the coaches said that stuff that used to happen back then is not happening now, and what's happening now never used to happen back then. For example, back then you'd find out that you have players leaving from work, going to match day and all those type of stuff. You don't really find that. He said that's not something that is prevalent now. But what you find out now is that even in a game, the coaches are changing their system or even their formation system even 3-4 times in one game. You didn't have that. He said back then, like 2005, 2006, 2007, during that time period, you'd only have like most teams would have a 4-4-2, and that's it. Everyone is playing 4-4-2.
Same thing.
Yeah, so everyone is, and then now you have all different type of players. You'd find 1 or 2 more talented players back then, but now what you have is players who understand football a lot more, not only playing football.
Okay,
yeah, so you have more learned player.
I heard you touch on something. I'm gonna ask this, and this is very important. I remember our track and field and our football athletes, right? And they used to go train, and then after training, you know, then go to work. You know, go work like a 10-hour job, right? And you know, stuff like that. Now I know track and field salary started to improve in Jamaica vastly.
Yeah.
How about the football players? How is the salary looking?
Yes, it has improved. That also has improved significantly as well, because we're now seeing purchases of players like over the 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. The last major purchase of a player was Jamaica Tope from Cavaliers to Mount Pleasant, which is valued at 1.5 million Jamaican dollars, in which it's significantly players are now getting over 1,000 US. You have players in the Premier League who are getting over 1,000 US right now as pay. So it means that the pay is significant.
Weekly.
Huh?
Weekly.
No, it's monthly actually. Remember, you have to look at the economies, the economy of nations. So yeah. So
I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just trying to make sure. But that is a significant improvement, you know, guys. When I explain to some people overseas, right, and then I understand, you know, so when I explain to them, you know, a man we have kickball, right, but he might also have 2 picnic, right, you know, he might have 2 picnic and, you know, and some housing situation, you know, to take care of, right? So after him done play a ball, right?
Company hustle.
Maybe him even play, maybe, you know, him even work before him go play a ball, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember them days in the big man, right? And we used to play man cup and stuff for. And sometimes I tell you, hungry I lick, you know, man. You know, you're weak, you can't kick a ball, you know, right? Remember them days in the big man?
Yeah.
Right? So the situation much improved now, right? The school
Yes,
and the
listen, with the school it has significantly improved. When I was playing Dakar Cup in 2010, I can't remember. My lunch is I don't even whenever it's match day, we don't purchase lunch on match day. We get our special prepared food on match day. We get our water on match. We get everything specially put away for us on match day. So we just go by the training room and we pick up our lunch in the lunch hours. Get our tall bottle of water. We didn't get any drink sweet juice. All the time we get sweet juice like a couple of minutes before the game. And all this type of, because in most, and I'm not coming from a rich school, I'm coming from Charlemont, not the richest of schools. So when you look at even the big program, Charlemont.
Oh, Charlemont.
Yeah. So yeah.
Charlemont, that's in
St. Catherine.
St. Catherine, yeah. Before you, yeah.
So you'd realize now, even now in schoolboy football, you have players now hitting the gym and all those aspects, which you didn't have.
I was just about to ask you that. Because you see, that's why I talk to people like you, right? Because I'm not there, and I don't want to give information that I don't know, right? Because I remember back in my days, you know, there was no gym, right?
Yeah.
Or if you do have any little equipment, if you leave it overnight, you understand, by tomorrow morning it's gone, right? So players, never have no gears, nothing like that. You understand? I remember my friend used to play Manning Cup and he used to come borrow me sneakers, right? For training them, you have old sneakers, right? For training them. How about that situation? Is that improved in the high school? Them give you gears and stuff like that?
Yeah, you get gears. You get gears. You get your gears, man.
And do you get to bring the gears home, or you have to leave it at school?
No, the only thing you might leave is the bib because you have the kit person take care of it. But your sneakers, your training gears, your sneakers or your boots that you got is yours. That's yours.
Okay. Well, things are improved, man. Things are improved, and I hope, I'm little youngsters, them, can look for stuff and can see, and try to push themselves and better themselves, because if a better Jamaica go, what may I say now? When Jamaica do good, everybody do good, right?
Yeah, agree.
If them do bad, everybody feel let down, right? So all we can do is, just push the team and, go on with the team, take the politics out, and just go and wait for the team. But I gotta say this to you, big man, you are doing a service that's well needed and well valuable. You understand? Because you're on the ground right there, right? So you know exactly what's going on. I heard you guys talk about 4 local players. Cinnamon, King, Whisper, and I think there's 2 more. Are these guys, you think these guys is the next future players?
King, Whisper, Zimenis. All right, there's quite a few. They can be, but it has a lot to do with how they approach their development. I think that's a huge part, how they approach their development. That has a lot to do with it. So I have to look at that. That's a big factor.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Big man. Thank you so much, man.
No, thank you for calling me, man. Much respect.
Yeah, man. You just go and listen, all right?
All right. No problem.
Yeah.
All right. Colin Quest said Jamaica best can beat a team from 80 with King. Jamaica best can't beat a team from 80 with King or centre defender. Why we keep talking how good our local players are, who can't even compete with a lower rated unprepared team in CONCACAF. Ooh. If he's not that good still, I don't think Paul Hall would select him. Big up Roger Grant. What did I miss? You miss a lot, man. There's supposed to be a JF Under 20 league. This is what I see. These are the news that I want to see. One said Catalonia 55 Jamaica. 5-0 Catalonia. Assume the worst and you cannot be disappointed. Too many times I get my expectations high and was disappointed and broke my TV. Really? Why I broke up a TV? Sports on the Ball said don't be holding play pairs 30% per month. That is a fact. Wow. That is low. I check the Catalonia team. I see good players, but I don't see any world-class player. We have seen players who are playing at the highest level. Jeff Nicholson. Improvement means nothing without results. You can improve, but you don't get the results right away. Jeff. So, for example, Arsenal, they're improving, but they're not getting the desired results, but they are going towards the desired results. So that is how improvement is. Improvement don't mean you get the result right away. It means over time period you'll get the result. Travis, as I said, suppose the problem is, however, is that most of the JFF teams do not have under 20. That is true. The senior teams don't have the national teams. Shemar Shooter said, Brother Green can't get gone away in the world and coach in wing game for play. Why? Travis said 100,000 per month is good, should be average for players. JPL need to structure the league more so more money can be generated. I think the fans have a lot to do with money being generated in the league, yeah? Fans play a huge aspect of money being generated in the league. So, for example, many more fans going to the game, many more fans watching the game. It means that there's more viewership. More viewership means more sponsorship. More sponsorship means more money to the clubs. James Justin gets called up to England team. Yeah, I saw it from this morning. O'Neill said, can someone... But did we really... Ah, boy. It's tough. O'Neill said, can someone tell me when this Reggae Boyz friendly will be played? It will be played tomorrow. Karoom, big up Karoom. How it look, all the players are in Spain. Based off the videos coming out, I just got a picture of Paul Hall doing the tactical training. So most definitely seems like things are coming well. Robert Smith said West Ham got slapped by Frankfurt. Does that mean the Premier is not good? Exactly. Well said. Well said. Well said. No team in the... Why? That's just how it is. Improvement can be results. True. Rajan, big up. Military. Maggie need to play the best football of his life to get back into the squad. And if you should be honest with yourself, you could ask what warrant Maggie to be in the squad. He hasn't really played. But most definitely, we know the quality that he has. But we'll definitely see what he has to offer. We will see what he has to offer. So hopefully he can take it up a notch. Roger Grant said, better we did give Catalonia back their money. Because we are going to get embarrassed. Cucurella, Berlerin, Christian Taylor, Gerard Delafour is no joke. You forget one of the main persons, Olomo. Tough. Military, I know Parr's going to surprise everyone. He's a deadly player. I agree. Richard Stewart, big up. Big up. That's the FA Cup trophy for Liverpool. Hey, Military, Kyle Walker-Peters and Tyreek Mitchell got overlooked for England's Nation League squad. What did you expect? What did you really expect? I expected that 100%. Kai said, we lose James Justin to England. We lose... we lose James Justin to England. That's a funny one. It wasn't ours, man. I'm being honest. It wasn't ours. Van Persie. They need to bring entertainment in and have some decent halftime segment to build revenues. They do. They do. I can perform the Veer versus oh God, man. I'm gonna remember the, give me a second, people. I'm showing what I go on. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find a JPL or something, man. Oh, just find it. JPL, I'm not going with it. I'm not hiding the stuff. Yes, the Veer versus Umberline. They said Aka perform at halftime. So that is some halftime entertainment. I think Aka came and I think he did some DJing at halftime. So Jordan said, not really worried. He said what he had planned out. I'm just watching to see if he stick to his plan. Karim said Conte used 6 months and get Tottenham Hotspurs in the Champions League. But remember, Tottenham already had a good squad. And if you look at it, Kane and Son, what if they didn't have Kane and Son? What would happen? It would be a total different result. It was solely down to those two players. Not everything though, but I think the vast majority of the work was done between their two best and most talented players. The importance of having talented players in a team. Riquelme. Whosoever don't know Riquelme a bad baller. Not this, I'm not sure about this Riquelme, but the former Riquelme. Bad baller. Do you have JPL team jersey for sale in the sports stores in JA? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you'd have to get them by the club. I'm going to find out about that. Let me write that down. You know what? What's gonna happen? I'm gonna see if I can purchase some jersey, get some jersey for sale. Karim said my baller is there. Nico Brett, bad baller. Rob Smith said let's Justin go get his one cap and done. Exactly. Marcus Messiah Gave, big up. Roger said, no call up for Ivan, Tony, Rico, any. Hopefully them start the process for the passport. But it depends, you know. It depends, you know, man. It really, really depends. Teams need to secure the entire field. Can't have a man a peep over wall. I like me know who I go jump wall. Karim, why you say Omar Hutchinson is decent in Southgate's is a dent in Southgate's plan? Clarify. Alright, so for example, we understand Omar Hutchinson is one of the most touted and one of the top young talents in England. One of the top young talents. You have Kido Taylor-Hart, you have some guys from I can't remember the name. I'm talking about from Art. Let me discuss the one from Arsenal. Kido Taylor-Hart, Omar Hutchinson, Aziz, Syrian. So these guys are some of the top talents, and I think it's Molar. We have a player named Molar. Some of the top young talents out of Arsenal Academy. Top young talents. Now they are sought after by many of the championship teams right now to come in and play for them. Now, what's going to happen is this. You're going to find out that you have many young players from a tender age, like 16, 17, 18, wanting to make that transition to play for Jamaica or other nations, not only Jamaicans, but other nations. Southgate plan is cap and forget. Cap and forget. Just cap the players and forget them. Give them the hope that they will play for the team at some point in time. What this does, the reason why I said this is a dent in Southgate's plan is because when you find out that some of the top talents, the top young talents, are now moving away to play for other nations, it now opens the door. It now opens the door for other nations to come and start to pick up the players or get the players at a younger age. Southgate will now have problems convincing these players that you will be a regular feature in my plan, more so the regular cap and forget. That is what I mean by the dent in Southgate's plan. And this actually, I do believe that this here has a lot to do with the parents. The parents of these players are watching these type of programs and they're identifying what's happening, that this is the direction that is going. And they said, okay, let me see. So my son can play for Ghana, right? Ghana is in a good position right now. They have a good program going, and they have talented players from Arsenal, from Everton, and from all these places. My son is a dual national. He can play for Ghana. He also can play for England. What are the chances? What are the chances that my son will play in the England team? It's very slim versus him playing for Ghana. And then now he will actually fulfill his dream of playing international football. More so just getting a cap and then that's it. And if he's comfortable getting a cap and that's it, fine. But I do think I would want my son to be playing possibly in the World Cup and all these aspects. So let him go play for Ghana. So that is exactly how the dent as the deal has been done on Southgate. That is how, and that's what happened. That is the reason. That is how the the dent is in Southgate's plan. Rajan, let me see, Master said, big up on one. So hopefully, Karim, you understand what I'm saying. Hopefully, you understand what I'm saying, Karim. Sports on the Ball said, Mr. Leader, I lick out and Bygrave say I'm too old, but Nico Brett is 30 years old and me don't hear Leader call and sure and lick out pan Nico Brett. I agree. Rob Smith said, I agree, military. JPL needs to adapt a minor league baseball type atmosphere. Halftime shows, crazy hot day, paint kids' faces, anything to attract people to the game. I do think that those things can be implemented, but remember now, they will spend a lot of money. I just personally believe that the fans just need to start coming out. And if the fans don't start coming out, you're gonna have that problem. I'm in a mini football group. And if I should scroll through the group, I have to ask the question, if the group consists of 500 persons, out of those 500 persons, only 50 of them have been to a game this season, a JPL game this season, out of 500. And they got not poor people may talk, but they're not poor. They just don't have no interest in football in Jamaica. We have many Jamaicans who follow football worldwide. They follow teams what they never even see before, they never even visit before. they don't even see the players before. And then buy the jersey them, then do all that kind of something there. But yet still, them club Harborview were the next door to them. They now go to the stadium next door, go play, so go pay 1,000 ticket or 500 ticket to go watch some football. They're gonna say what? The game is crappy. The game is not look good. And which I don't believe. That's just an excuse. Richard Stewart said, I hope Ivan Toney got a wake-up call by his not inclusion in the 3 Lions. Must. Why? But I feel a way if you know, boy, them the way a man decides him and come to it based off of being rejected. Why? Tough. Him not seeing, him not hoping. Why? It's tough. But baller still so. Kai said, you should be glad you aren't you a coach, Karum. As a coach, you should have done proper analysis as a coach. People of Ryan LFC calling. Big up Ryan. You hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
How go on, bro?
But yeah, brother, brother, me I watching JPL, brother. Need to improve, brother.
What about the JPL that need to improve now?
The man them passing, control, coaching. Me don't learn nothing. Me can't learn nothing. Sit down and watch a JPL game tactically. Put me to sleep.
You put her to sleep?
Brother, the JPL get worse.
Which game? What? No, man. I mean, I agree with that.
Brother, the JPL get worse.
Alright, why you say it get worse?
Professionally, it's getting there.
Yeah?
But the JPL get worse.
The
when
quality.
they produce the ball, the quality in the military.
Alright.
Man, me I tell you, say, me watch Jamaican football more than you.
Really?
When I ask, I tell him, of course.
You know, so me gotta get JPL game then, though.
Yeah, you just got Jamaican Premier League game military.
But me ask, when last I watch one game?
I watch yesterday, Monday night.
You watch Arnett game?
Portmore and Mobile.
You watch Portmore and Mobile?
And these are 2 top teams in Jamaica.
No, man, not now. They're bottom of my table.
No, I said they are the 2
top
club in Jamaica.
Yeah,
meaning
but what about
heritage, brother? With heritage.
Heritage. But as I know, football recently and heritage football I play for. If you watch the Arnett versus Mullines game now, when I said, yeah, because that was a 6-goal.
Arnett always have good team, brother. Arnett always play good football.
But that means, but you cannot. Alright, me can ask you a question. If you right now sit down, you just sit down and watch Burnley and let me see now, and Watford play.
Yeah, me learn more than Oliver team.
We really go. Ryan, you also sit down and watch the 2 worst teams in the Premier League play. The ball now touch the ground. So
back up the Premier League, brother. It is getting there, but it's not good enough, brother.
Alright, let me show you. Me not gonna say it's good. Well, me not gonna say good enough, Ryan.
The team needs to improve massively, brother.
But at the end of the day, every league needs to improve. What I'm saying is this, Ryan. You're not gonna find this huge jump from the Jamaican level or quality to look like a Champions League. Watch.
Get better coach, brother.
No, listen to me, I Ryan. Listen to me, I
Let me tell you some step for Jamaica go backward, brother. Salary rise. None of the player them now get the money O'Neal Bigger Thompson to get. Jeremy and you get. You know how much money O'Neal Bigger Thompson get a month when he means up if you're garden?
How much?
Nearly 150,000 Jamaican dollars. Which JPL player get 150,000 Jamaican dollars?
Me know if you're fuck on 100% right now. Say me know JPL player will get over 200,000.
Which JPL player that?
Me can't talk him, man. Me can't talk him player, but ask her. Tell her. Me know JPL, me know quite a few JPL players get over 100,000. Me know. And I ask me, I tell her.
Military, how much player in a Jamaican Premier League a drive?
No for them. What Brian? You amount of them a drive.
Military.
Call any top player right now, me tell her.
Tell me nothing, brother.
Yeah?
Military. When me I watch Premier League and me I play Premier League, everybody a drive.
So you say nobody not drive now?
Everybody a drive. Portmore, Tivoli. Every baller drive come around, brother.
So me I gotta ask you something, Ryan. You think say less money in a program now than one time?
Baller get more money back then.
Why?
Brother, it not improve, brother.
Why is that so?
Why? It improve, brother.
Eh?
It not improve military.
It not improve? Alright.
Baller back then I get more money than the player them a play now. Man, I ask you, be a youth, $20,000. $30,000, brother.
Alright.
Tell you, brother.
Me understand. Eh?
120,000 more stone. Count both of them.
Eh.
Steve Green. Tuffy on this day. Spoon, McCallum, brother, the JPL. The player improving in Jamaica for the player them. Survive alone, brother.
Alright, well on no? Alright, well on. Cause with the all over place.
Everything needs to bull down military.
Well on man, well on Ryan. We could structure the conversation. The conversation the all over place. We could structure it.
Alright,
We could structure a conversation. Alright, this is how I look at now. I look on quality. We could start with quality first. In your perspective, the quality depreciated way down, right? Alright, so the quality depreciates. That's the first thing I work on now. Now, may I ask you a question? If you ask the coach them about the quality of player right now versus back then, me can bet you right now, Ryan. And me can come apologize if I am wrong. That the coaches themselves, they see what on man? The same Andrew Price them, the same Ludlow them, all of them and them when I game all long. What coach the same ball of them what you mention. Them are gonna tell you say.
Military.
Alright. Say a lie where I tell. Hold on.
I can name you 7 superstars from Boys Town when them a play. 10 superstars from Tivoli. 9 from Harborview. 15 from Portmore. 8 from Waterhouse.
So hold on. So we can ask you something?
We can see Man United, whether the quality.
Hold on, man. Ryan. You cannot use because the man them have superstar name. So because them have superstar name. Good, but does that mean to them? Well, Anna, does that mean to them play better football than what them play right now? That is the thing, you know. Let me show you something, Ryan. You can put forward a team, right? With 10 superstar names in a team. 10 superstar names in a team. 10 superstar names in a team, right? And you put them together. Well, listen to me now. Look. Ryan,
people compare to when me I see it.
Ryan, remember telling you, there's many factors to this thing, you know.
Many factors.
Let me tell you one, man. Hold on, Ryan. Ryan, money. No, Ryan. You have to remember say no family.
Military. Let me tell you something on military.
You're not listening, man.
Tell me, I'll tell you about Jamaican football now.
But Ryan, you're telling me. Hold on, Ryan. Alright, me ask you a question.
Hold on, man. You're more people.
But you're not listening.
Than usual watching football, brother.
Ryan, alright, me ask you a question. Hold on, Ryan. Ryan, hold on, man. Hold on, Ryan. How long have you left Jamaica?
4 years now, brother.
4 years now. Good. 4 years now you left Jamaica. During the time period, remember saying that we have a pandemic, right? But financially,
brother, pandemic now nothing to do with it, brother.
Listen to me. You know, you know, listen. There's many factors in a football. The pandemic hit every club. Even over England, some of the clubs them have to do furlough to get money from the government so that they can pay off the club them. Listen to this and know. Man, Mobile United, one of the big name club them, who right now, big name, you know, right now, they now play no football. And guess what, no, because them a big name, they now, the people are going to feel like they're supposed to be playing like this. They now play no football. They may not have a fire coach, new coach coming from over England, and couldn't do nothing, they fight them in step down. Listen to me, I say no. if you want quality, if you want quality football, it is more than likely in any league where you go right across the world. You watch the better teams in the league. You see the better quality, which is the water.
Canadian Premier League. Let me show you something, brother. Where you now get. Even the Canadian Premier League better than the Jamaica. I still going to watch the Canadian Premier League. I'm going to learn much more, brother. Canadian Premier League not even there. Start playing for 6 years is good yet. And they might come and fly past Jamaica.
You know what?
I'm leader in Jamaican football and in the Premier League, brother. Come on. Military. Jamaica come from a time. Adidas sponsor Avenue. Nike sponsor Timberlake Garden. Joma sponsor Waterhouse.
Ryan.
Brother, just one listen to man. Listen to me, man. The big name sponsor them. Now come from more than used to before. Because some man just run for cheap the money on for the Jamaican player, them, brother.
No, man.
Come on, brother.
Ryan, players that get paid, man. The superstar, them probably, the younger players, them probably not get the big money. But the superstars, them in any club, right across the world, are going to get bigger fee. Look at Mbappe. Mbappe basically own the club, own PSG. But, and everybody I get Mbappe amount of money. And everybody in Liverpool, I get the Salah money, I get the Van Dijk money. I just so football go. Not all the players are going to get the big money. That is just a part of football. We could get back to the JPL right now. Listen to what I'm saying. If you think that the JPL actually does a total rubbish or crap right now, I think you should go and ask even the broadcasters them. Ask the judge them who cover the league much years. Ask the
Sometimes judge them, I tell you, a good thing of good people can come and play the game. Sometimes they make the game look interesting.
No, but no man, Ran.
Military, you need to improve, brother. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
You need to improve.
So hold on.
You need to improve. You need to improve. That's all I'm saying. And professionally, it's getting there better than before.
Then that Ran.
But listen, man. It needs to improve, brother.
All right, you're messing now. This is what I'm messing around. You are saying that it needs to improve, but on a professional level, it is getting there. Isn't that one of the first steps of improving the league? Getting the players them with a professional mindset, getting the clubs them operating at a professional level. Then now, you're going to find out that when the clubs them start operate like that, you're going to realize that clubs them are going to start seek better players. Clubs them are going to start getting better coaches. The clubs them are going to start doing something there. But it has to start somewhere. As I say, it needs to improve. 100% I agree with that. But improvement does not come through overnight. It not come overnight.
Brother, it starts from the coaching, brother. The coach am not good, brother.
But you know, listen to me. That's what me say. It a go come. All right. May I watch a program? I went yesterday. Yesterday the interview with Boza though. Are you there before yesterday? No, Sunday the interview with Boza, right? How much respect Boza have for Andrew Price as a coach? Because he play a big part in getting him mentally and also understanding the football. Does that mean that Andrew Price is not a good coach? Answer me.
Repeat what you say.
Does that mean that Andrew Price is not a good coach because he's a coach just at Jamaica?
Yeah, he's an okay coach.
He's an okay coach. You know what position Andrew Price team up on the table?
Umberland coach, right?
Yeah, Umberland coach. You know what position in up on the table?
Think Umberland down in the bottom, brother.
You know what the league, man, Ryan, man. You don't know what go on, man. You don't know what go on, Ryan, man. Eh?
Umberland in the top 6, brother?
No, they're in the top 6. They're in the 8.
Okay, alright.
But remember, no. The reason I say that, is because... No, the reason I say that, Well, on, man, the reason I say that, you say Andrew Price is an okay coach. So the question me ask you now, the coach I'm in front time, are they okay coaches as well?
Yeah, okay. We're not in a world class coach in Jamaica.
No, we don't have that. We don't have that.
Field alone have world-class coach.
Eh?
In the same track and field, everybody want to coach them.
No, remember now that's a different aspect now. That's a different aspect.
This is what me and say, brother. We have no world-class football coach manager in Jamaica. We coach football in a track and field.
No man, but no wrong with that because we excel in track and field. You understand that? But on the footballing aspect, you know.
Who Jamaica want no football coach in Jamaica to come coach overseas?
We don't know. We don't know what coach him do. We don't like to ask the coach him that.
Brother, the man them need to improve. I want him to improve.
Then me no want. Me want to improve too, you know. But the thing is, Ryan, how many of them?
Bro, you have to tell them, man, brother, you know, a coach called me the other day. The man said, John was called, you hurt my feeling, Ryan, but you inspire me to go. Go get the qualification, because I'm a coach years. But I say, Ryan, a real talk, you make. You understand about the cash in the day, but I say, brother, you're a coach long time and you get paid good money. Why you never put on that and try to put to work something? And once Ryan, keep burning it. It touched me, so that's why I call you. Keep burning it. Because I just start to look for my qualification. I don't try to tell them military.
But Ryan,
Man from TV Jamaica call me and say, yo, a real talk, enough of them money down here now. One conversation. Some of the old coach need to go get the qualification and teach you them the property. And that's how the JP League now improve, brother. Because we have poor coaches. And when you have poor coaches,
listen, Ryan. You're not listening, Ryan, man. You're not listening. You say a lot in the boy, you're not listening. All right.
Why do you think everybody want to nurse them? Why do you think everybody want to teach them? Because we have world-class nurse and we have world-class teacher. We don't have no world-class coach, and that man trying to tell you.
All right. So, good. Don't you think at some point in time, it's going to improve?
Yes, take too long. We need to see.
No, Brian, nothing overnight, man. It don't happen overnight.
And we are one of the best teams in the Caribbean.
What?
One of the best nations in the Caribbean in football.
With name on paper?
Yeah, with success and everything.
Fine.
Come to know our class coach.
Yeah, fine.
Come on, military.
Well, I know, no. All right, so let me show you now. Ryan, that is why, yes, one time, me go back to this and no. When I said about the importance of understanding Paul Hall plan, that is where people fall short. People fail to understand Paul Hall plan. The reason people fail to understand Paul Hall plan is Paul Hall has said from the top go straight down to the root, have to improve and to get better. But this is what I'm saying, Ryan. Now, understand when I say the league needs to improve, there's many different vast aspects what affect it right now. In football, you can't only approach it based off of how you feel and what you think. You can definitely look at football on an analytical aspect and numbers. How long it will take if we do this? What are the implications of that? What are the factors that are going to affect it? The variables that we're going to need to implement. All these aspects. That is how football is right now. Football is not something in which, bam, put in $500 million today and it fix automatically, good to go. And also football go. And also go. Everything in football takes time. It's a periodical set of events. For example, they might bring in the under 20 now. They might bring in under 20 league now. Automatically means that we're going to start getting better players at the age 20 level. And then it just progress after that. It's not going to happen right away. I understand when you say, boy, the coaches need to improve. I 100% agree with that. I wouldn't mind if all the coaches pass CONCACAF A license level and actually at the UEFA Pro or UEFA A license or UEFA B license, which means that every individual have a high level to start off with. But the problem is that we have to start somewhere. It has to start somewhere. It should have been implemented from a long time ago now, in which I agree. It should have been implemented from a long time ago. But since it's been implemented now, we can't get up right now and say it should improve now, because it just has started now. Guess why it has started now? Because of the work what you and the other vloggers them and myself, all I work out put in regards to highlighting this, highlighting the aspects, highlighting the issues, making people known about what's happening. Many people overseas never know. So people can make them call us, hey, what go on? People can say, we fix this, fix that. That is how it's go. So you know I go fix overnight. But me definitely agree with that, I say no. Me not disagree with that, I say no. It needs to improve, but most definitely just not gonna happen overnight. Not gonna happen overnight. Once the investment start kicking, and the people have to take blame for it too. I think we as fans, we need to take some form of the blame. People are going to say, no, we shouldn't take the blame.
Fans enough to take the blame, brother. The man them in the JFF want to thief up the money and I mess up the football, brother.
And back then, when man in the JFF want to thief up the money, we as fans, they make them do anything. I said, then, they might thief for a long time. I wouldn't say nothing. We don't go on bad.
We couldn't do nothing. We couldn't do nothing because no phone never know about YouTube them time.
Alright, so that's why now, that's why I tell you, say, no, we couldn't do nothing then, no. But that's why I said, no. We are taking the mantle right now, and we are be nice. If $1 go missing, we make nice over it, like a fool with money, like a fool with money. So that is the difference, and that is how we go.
Alright, let's move on from the JPL now. What do you feel about the Nation League, and are you expecting to see some of our big name players
for the Nation League? I'm not sure.
Let me ask you if you expect, what you would think, what your mindset with some of these?
I would want to see the big names, but I am zooming in on the players because I want to see where the players' mindset are at. I need to see where the players' mindset are at because me see a little trend where some man feel like the boy, them can do as well them feel, them little thing that I'm kinda. I watch to see what I go on, to see how them approach a game, and watch to see what them do and them kind of stuff. So, me kind of depend on a little watch thing. Me kind of watch them to see what them do and how them approach it. But I want to see the big names. I want to see the Mikel Antonio. I want to see the Roof. I want to see the Ravel Morrison. But based off of me, based off of me, say I would believe that some of them man they would have come.
So how much percent you give? But you say, yo, now we get 30% to say you got Mikel Antonio and these players.
What you say?
How confident you are? So how many percent you give?
If you see them man there?
You give 10%, yeah.
Well, I'm going to say 70%.
Okay, that's how your opinion.
No, in my opinion. What do you think?
Me think, brother, the JFF, the money in the Nation League. See?
They're not going to spend no more money.
Them not have the money, brother. You see? And some of the players, we know them. Some of them are go for holiday. With them family and wife, brother. Is that a good thing? Yeah, it's good for them family, but look at the England team now. This is what I say. No matter which competition we play, we're supposed to see Mikel Antonio and all of them come. Agree.
But
these are the problem where we go cause problem again in the future. You know why it can cause problem in the future? Because the JFF don't know to explain to somebody, the local player them, the USL player them, the MLS player them will always make themselves available. So if we're not going to have the English-based player them come, make a press conference, so listen, we would love them to come, but we don't have the money. But in a bigger tournament, they will come. Communicate with the players, communicate with the fans. Don't wait till Gold Cup and when you are bringing English-based player now, it will cause a problem. Because the man say, when you did that, when Nation League, when you play them loot, them small game, them small nation. You understand what I say?
Yeah, me see what you say.
These are the dialogue we need to have.
But would you accept it as a player? You know, say you're always present, and then now all of a sudden, and you do good, and then all of a sudden, the man just kick you out of the squad.
No, me not accept that. And me did understand where the Jamaican player them that say. The taxi and all of them, I understand what all of them that say. It's not right for them to play the friendly game on the small league, and when the big thing come, World Cup qualify, JFF push them out. See? But if they have the conversation with all of the players, man say, gentlemen,
would I love to get Mikel Antonio and all of these great players to come in, but we don't have the money.
Mm-hmm.
We can only bring them for the bigger tournament.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That would make sense and player where I can live with that. But when you not say nothing to the man them, and you just bring in the man them come. But I feel like weird, brother, because me they have fight the war and I fight the macro, and then when the big team, big game them come up, we don't say we're not good enough. While we they have fight the macro. And as a human being, we, you, all of us, never look on that when Taxi and all of them were saying that. So these are the mistakes we make as vlogger, and we need to try to correct it. We as a vlogger say bring in all of the Englishmen, bring in all of them, bring in all of them. They are a good player. I'm not saying you're not supposed to bring them in, but how you're going to bring them in?
Yeah.
How you're going to bring them in? These are the mistakes of me, you, coaches Dex. I am sure Cataract, all of us have to take blame for that. So this is the time where I'm saying JFF should have the dialogue with the man them and make it them can explain themselves so that make it better. You understand? What you have to say about that?
Alright, so I think that you're going down a route of commitment, right?
Me?
Yeah, are you going down a route of commitment?
Two things. Let me just explain, sir. The JFF have to get serious, and the players have to get serious. Some of these players are not going to want to come because they want to go on holiday. Is it right? For them, yes, they have to go on holiday. They spend 9 months in the season playing in England, playing in America, playing across the world, and this is for them time to have a rest. Because they don't take Jamaicans serious.
Yes, with me now, Ryan. It's difficult. It's difficult because me, I was in the military, right? I have a mindset. It's because possibly how we view things. I have a mindset in regards to your loyal soldiers. Somebody tell you loyal soldiers is not the best soldiers. Somebody tell you loyal soldiers are not the best soldiers. Your best soldiers always going to give problem. It's about you as a manager, how you can manage them. What I'm seeing right now that is happening is this. It is difficult for us to say the man go on holiday or the man them willing to go on holiday at this point in time when we don't know nothing yet. None of us, me personally, me talk on my point of view, no? On my point of view, I don't know what are the players' plans. I don't know what their intents are. So I only can say that there's a possible chance that they will be here. I am hoping for them to be here. So it's hard for me to speak on the fact that they won't be here based off that and these reasons. Hard for me to say that.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is not the first we have some friendly game. This is not the first we have some Nation League. This is the second time around. You know that many of the Jamaican big players them don't play friendly game?
From years after that go. I think JFF have a lot to do with that.
So, alright. What may I tell you now? This is what I tell you say. We get it from the source. And may I tell you, big player tell me this. Because they don't want to come play these small games. They don't want to come. They don't want to get injured. But you know why them can't act like this? Because the JFF don't have a standard. When they say nothing without a plan, so when a man turn on all the thing, more than one time, more than 3 times, when it come on to the friendly game, them, you know, pick him because these are the small tournaments where they build a team for the World Cup, you know, brother. A lot of people think, and the big tournament, them, no, this is where it starts from, friendly games and Nation League.
Yeah.
If you don't do well in the Nation League, you're not going to qualify for the big one, that's the World Cup. If we don't qualify, if we don't have our best team playing in this Nation League coming, I want to qualify for the Nation League. That's going to offer the national team because the JFF don't have no money to go and get friendly games. A team always a book we because they pay for us. The JFF can't even book Barbados or Trinidad to come to Jamaica. Give them hotel, pay them plane ticket.
So these tournaments, like the Nation League next month, we need to see all our best player them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Me agree.
We have
Me agree.
We have 2 or 3 game. We have 2 or 3 game. Play, give your best. We know you have a long season, and then you go and get a holiday. England do it. England give the player them 1 week. Melissa Garrett Southgate press conference. Him give them 1 week. Come back again. Brother, this is football, and this one I say, we need to be more strong. We need to put in contract with these players. We hear they have it. But if you can't come and represent, you turn on the thing 3, 4, 5, 6. You shouldn't be part of it, brother. And these are the things we as vlogger and them thing you more you the man them a say. We need to put pressure upon the JFF and the player them more. You understand? We can't have it one side and blame JFF alone. Because we know say some of these small tournaments, the player them don't want to come. And the JFF don't have the balls to find the sponsor and get the money, brother. These are the conversations we need to have. Else we're not going to change nothing.
Me agree.
Else we're not going to think. We're going to talk, we're going to talk, we're going to talk. Nothing going to be changed.
So the situation is this, you know. How can the balance strike where the players them have the feeling need to come? Or is there always be a case in which the players them don't want to come? You think it's a case in which the players them not go want to come all the time? Because they're friendly?
Brother, because we don't set the standard, brother. You see nobody have that to the USA?
No, but alright.
Nobody have that with Canada?
But hold on then. Me could exclude this a friendly type because this a friendly is not on a FIFA date, right? So we can
Yeah, I don't really talk about a friendly. I talk about the Nation League.
Alright, the Nation League.
Tell the fans them this. Well, the reason why I tell the fans them this, they have to start to prepare their mind. When you prepare your mind, and you just look for big thing, you know, you have to prepare your mind and say, listen, this is a situation, this is what going can happen. That's when the time comes when you feel frustrated and being jaded, because I've been in that situation. And I don't want to feel jaded. So we get the information, and sometimes the people themselves who receive the information, sometimes they have to just listen, listen, and stop time. Just listen and understand. They just want to.
But you have to remember saying that, Ryan, despite the people that want to listen, right? They also have the responsibility to have a different perspective of it. Because what if they think that, alright, there are other aspects which is affecting the players? What if they believe that? So for example, like me, I understand 100% everything that you're saying, but I don't want to just throw my hats in the basket just like that and say, okay, that is the situation, definitely. I want to see the Nation League squad. Then at that point in time, after Paul Hall's press conference, I can say, okay, this is the situation. If one thing we have seen from Paul Hall is that Paul Hall is not afraid to speak openly about the players. Remember I did it with Shamar Nicholson. And it was not Shamar Nicholson's fault, it was just the JFF fault relaying the information to Paul Hall. So, what I do know is that Paul Hall is not afraid to come openly and say, okay, this is the situation, this is what we're working with. You understand that? So I think for me, I'm going to temper myself in regards to going all in at the players. I'm going to wait and see when the squad is being announced. If I'm okay with the squad, fine. If I'm not okay with the squad, I want to see what Paul Hall has to say about it. And as I said, Paul Hall speak openly and boldly. He's not afraid. So I'm going to say, you're going. They're not players, we call them players because these players want to be here. Paul Hall will say that. And Paul Hall have said that already. If you don't want to play, you're going to stay away there and we're not call you. Simple as that. So, in a main sense, me get flustered saying, boy, the money not come. I even receive information say, boy, the money not come, that the money not come. I do think that some of the time, some of them have some real logical reason to not be near. Some of them are logical reasons to not be near. So, You see me? So from me saying deal with the Bowser situation, I say, alright, this man is not afraid to talk. Even though a JFF never relied information. So that teach me a lot. That teach me a lot. But anyway, Ryan, me I take on that call. Big up in the bro. Big up, sound like I work at the pan.
Yeah, man.
Alright, big up, bro. Thanks for calling here. Big up. Alright, people. So I'm gonna look on the possible starting lineup. Ryan LFC. We all know Ryan LFC. Just get the information on Amar Bell. Oh my word. Classic. The link can jump on the one, I know. I think when I do I try to do a stream later, but this one I did something this is a StreamYard. This is not StreamYard. The one in a StreamYard. But anyways, people in the comment section, drop on the predicted starting lineup. May we see no? Big up Ryan again for coming on. He said it yesterday in a meeting with the players in Spain right now. One said, fresh guy. Asking Ryan about Bowser is worthwhile as asking Cataract about Grant. You cannot objectively when it's your people. I'm bridging man, so you know. Bowser is willing to forward, but at the same time, if he doesn't, his logistical situation must be considered 100%. Me agree with that. Garb must say big up Ryan, big up. Don't know Ryan or Ryan when Ryan come to beat, you know, man. Ryan can beat, you know, passion. Like, you know. First guy said, I'm not defend no man. I don't know any other country that have issues with people turning down call up. Yeah. Turning down call up. Just find out one of them who turned down call up. Classic RTS said, like to see Kaim Paris start and Harris with Brett. Johnson Clark Harris and Brett. Ooh, tough starting lineup. tough starting lineup. It's obvious if another player you hear him start bonfire. Alright, so people, drop on the starting lineup now. Drop on the starting lineup. Let me see if we can put up for me. Bring up my lineup builder. I'm going to do a little thing. Being called to the national setup is an honor. I 100% agree. I'm saying we can put up a window catcher. Alright, so I'm going to have a look on this here now. So I'm just going to do some little tactical session, tactical training, so, but I'm going to come off of this. Alright, so I'm going to go with the 4-4-2 formation, 4-2-3-1 formation. I do think Paul Hall is going to a three at the back. Possibly that is the reason why I'm bringing Tope. Tope is a three at the back defender. Depends on how I use the midfield now. Possible something like this. At the end of the day, the player them are human and family come before football. No have no problem with players taking vacation. I don't have any problem with players taking vacation. What I have problems with is that if you are invited to come and play and you decide that you want to take vacation over playing, that's a problem. Because vacation can happen actually anytime. Vacation can happen anytime actually. But I know for a fact that if you look at the top players them, when you see the clubs them, when you see the national team call them, I'm gone straight. Travis said 4-3-3. MG, we are the give the Amar Bell news. Me not sure if me can share that, you know. Travis, me not sure if me can share it. Me not sure if me can share it at all. I don't think that's something we can share. I'm DJ Weasel. No, the friendly is tomorrow. Top players take vacation after winning a competition or losing. Simple. The commissioner going right now. Stating. Stating the obvious. One said, me and people different, friend or no friend. Once you do something women I like, we are going to beat you 100%, not different, no, man. Demar Smith said, 4123. Basically 433 that does one man night holding. Classic said the JFF must have to set their standards and the requirements to play for us. Agree. Adai, Joel, Tope, Talbot, Thomas, Zimenez, Cousins, Owell, Flemings, Brett, Omari. Omari is actually attacking midfielder. Upon runs the Jamaican football start at the primary school level, where his coach, principal, and parents push winning and a meaningless trophy over development. True. Saka from Arsenal was at the Celtics versus Emmy game last night. Yeah. Seem to take a picture of the boss play them too. Some man love to party. Oh, Andrew said we know about it. Oh, Travis then dropping news on the Travis. Text me on Instagram. Travis, you know it. Drop it in the comment section then, no? Travis Pessoy and Travis. Why me say same thing for two on? Travis said 353. Which formation that Travis? 352 you want to say? 343. Delete it. Delete it. 353. So this a 343. Me have up a 343 right now. Me have a 343 right now. Own a structure on the team. Alright, let me run through it quickly. I think I've got changes. I've got changes, people. I've got changes. I'm put it up to the match build, team builder. Let me change it. Oh, just a finding. Build up. Alright, so main color is green or yellow. Black. Two green. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share the screen. Alright, so I'm going to see how I can fix up this here now. And put it over the side here. Yeah. I'm going to the side here. Alright. So, we can have a look on this now, people. In the comment section. Catalonia. We can give Catalonia a run for the title. Which title? Travis says, school is not about development. It's extracurricular activities, club daily development. Agree. Science said, MJ, how do you feel about your chance going to the game? Tough. I don't think we have much to really grasp at. We're going to be playing a better team. That's just a fact. We're going to be playing a better team. 3-4-2-1. A lot of wingers in the team. Fresh God said, no, most definitely, me a straight youth, either you like or not. Eagle Republic said, Military, do you think Waterhouse can win tomorrow without the players who are supposed to be in Catalonia? I'm not sure. It's a big dent then getting on the midfield and also the better right back. But I do think that they have players to supplement it. But we'll see how that one goes. We need to have a set of formation from now. Every game we cannot be changing formation and system. Start with the formation, go down. Agree. One said, Fresh God, I hear you. I will defend my people even when they are wrong, but not on a public platform. If you're in the media, you have a responsibility to be objective. But people are human. True. Shad said, are these players capable of playing 3-4-3? I think Talbot and these guys played in a 3 system before. Alright, so let me go over it. Alright. So in goal, I think we're gonna go with is it Dylan Barnes? I think he's gonna be at 3 at the back. I think the reason why I'm saying 3 at the back, look at the last 2 formations that Paul Hall had used. I think he opted to go with 3 at the back. Something similar like this. Chad said, better team exploit the Canada game for better team exploit that Canada game, for example. Alright, so let me look. In defense, who are the defenders? Barnes in goal. Jersey color. I don't think it really matter. Jano, sorry, this team I got hard to pick, man. I'm fine, but it's set up. So I'm gonna go with. I think Latibodier might play better on the right. Good. J. Latibodier. Tope. Talbot. A. Tala. B-O. E-T-T. So that's the defense. That's how the defense looks. That's what the defense looks like for now. In the midfield, Cousins, Janos or Hutchinson are gonna make this thing complicated. Howell, left wing back. Aaron's a play. Right wing, right back Aaron's play? Oh. Can't remember. Our left back. Oh, it's a winger. Attacking winger. Oof. Ah boy. This is way more difficult than I expected. Jano Star. Hey people, this is difficult. This is way more difficult than I expect. See they said we are there in a late addition to the team because if JFF posts a video and I see some faces, no, that's a team. Why King not in the squad, I'm not sure. Wouldn't say they usually play in the middle for Swansea, but I think we need him on the one of the side because Tope probably needs to be in the middle. Tope too slow. That's why I put Tope in the middle. We play 2 in midfield against their 3. We'll never touch a ball. But we're not going to touch it. See, all of you play 3. We still not going to touch it. All of you play 3. We still not going to touch it. Right wing, I think he can play wing back though. Benjamin, big up Benji. Active. Pagan said, me never see Cousins play before, so I look forward to see him. I never see it. Oh God, I would do so much coverage over Cousins. Yeah, so who I going to use? Oh boy. So what I going to use? Zimenez? We know how Zimenez as a wing back. Alright, so obviously I have got to change the system. I've got to change the system. I've got to play according to the players that we have. I think this is possibly more feasible. Blair. Jano Star. Alright, so I know the must start with Johnson. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, 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 boy. Left wing, people, left wing. Who I go up on the left wing? Just a reach. Tikaro said just a reach. Alright. People, I last part of the stream is now. We need to play a 4 at the back and 3 in the midfield. That's how I change the system. Just a reach. Why pre Zimenez and Campbell as the wing backs. I think we might play 4 at the back. We don't have a choice, not sure. The individual call up no makes sense to play 3, it no suit them. Tope is actually at the back, Talbot is actually at the back. 4-4-2 is what they should stick with. Can't wait to see Paris in the setup. Harris on the left. No, Harris is a striker. Aarons or Turgot on the wing. Aarons, people have to Aarons, people have to Turgot. Alright. Now start off with Turgot. Second half, Aaron's come on. People don't have to tell me what to think, yeah, I don't know. They have to tell me what to think. We don't know. Tell me what you think about the squad. That is squad. Tell me what you think about the squad. So we have Barnes in goal, Zimenez and Campbell as the wing backs, as full backs, Tope and Latiba there. Should I use Tope or Talbot? In midfield we have a midfield 5. Basically 5, yeah. We have Cousins. I'm gonna push them back. It look like it's too wide now. People are gonna say, boy, are too small alone in midfield. It's actually a midfield 5. It's a 3-5-2 formation. Compact midfield. They have a lot of balance to it. Or something like that? No. Trevor said Paris not available. Fresh got some check my DM. All people are asking about Paris. Many people ask about Paris. Fleming's on the left. Barnes right back, Zimenez, Tope, Joel Latibodier, left back Aarons. Midfielder Cousins and Hutchinson. No, Hutchinson is actually attacking midfielder. He's more attacking minded, can't use him so deep. Right wing Paris and McGee. Third got left. Clark Harris, not sure about something like that. Chung can play wing 2 and everybody can play now. Classic, Zimenez cannot be at right back. Who are you going to put at right back? Are you going to put Owen then? Thomas, if you say. Unless you put Thomas. People have to go stick with this because it's a go difficult. I don't like that system you switch to military. All did have before many times. I could not make 2 passes. We play way in but Panama games was terrible. Don't see Paris in the JFF post. The match time is, I think, is 11. I didn't see him in the video. Talbot over Tope. What can I watch a match on? I don't know as yet. I'm not sure where they're gonna make it available. Everyone running ahead of the ball is just foolishness. Seriously, go back to the 3 in the midfield. Alright, so let me use Fleming's over upon the side here. Alright, so go back to Oil. So that is it. Do we know Catalonia's team or who they called? Who that? We're speaking Benjamin. Oh yeah, the Catalonian team. I don't think I can get it right now, but I do have it. Benji, just leave me on Instagram. I'm gonna shut it to you. The disappointment, that's disappointing. Javon want to see him play. Javon said him could have go on the bus before. I thought Maggie over Hutchinson because of experience. So I said Paris is not with the team. Can you confirm? Hutchinson has played deeper through his career. He has moved forward now, but the boy has played deeper in midfield and left back before. Someone needs to play him out. Needs to play out of position, or we'll pick rubbish. Javon said, I agree. JFF just posted a video with the players walking out to train, and I didn't see Paris. I mean, really, I look forward to see Paris. So that means I've got to take him out of the squad then. And put Turgot then. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work, and it's gonna also simply turn into something like this. Simple as that. Hey people, a long time no me there stream, you know. And if you stream reach 100 likes, me a check. Oh, surprisingly nice. Thank you guys. All right, so people can't play with 2 DM versus an attacking team. I think that is the best way to go. I'm happy for Paris, Turgot and Brett on their call up. Turgot should play regardless. IMO is better than Flemo. Turgot is good, me not lie. Travis said that's a good lineup. This would have to work with. Plays neither is Aaron. Flemings will captain the team. He's one of the most experienced cap players there. I think he's the captain. He would be the captain. Yeah, he would be captain. He's the experienced one in the team. Job McConnell has been appointed to be a part of English FA board. That is good. That is really, really good. McConnell have high ratings in England, you know. Flemings improve and now him turn big baller. Classic, easy, you know. Alright, people, guys, me close off now. Long time me there. From morning me there chat to you know. From morning me there chat to you know. And me still have my JP review for go do. Still have a JP review for go do. Review show for go do. So big up people, everybody who tune in. Massive respect. Thank you very much people for tuning in. Hopefully guys are doing good. That is the predicted starting lineup. I'm not sure what they will do. I'm hoping that they can come good and give us a run for our money and most definitely not accept any defeats. Last before I leave, prediction. I'm saying, boy, hard for me. People, give me predictions. IMO Flemo should not be captain. People, give me predictions. I job for me night, so I have to talk it all loud. Because I can't say them something loud. So that is my predictions. Pagan said Catalonia 3-1. RTS said 2-1. Just for this game, bro. Only MG Sports TV. Them said 3-1 as well. Udell Francis said 3-0 Jamaica. Yeah. Wow. So MG Sports TV said 3-1 as well. I can't say, I'm not going to say my out loud people. So. So know that go. Can't say we're going to lose. Alright, so people not drop the predictions. Anyways, like how anybody else not drop the predictions. Roger Grant said Catalonia 12, Jamaica 0. Boy, Roger ain't easy, you know. Surprised because you ever overly have faith. Listen, always have faith. That's true. I'm what do you call no? I'm an enthusiast. They call it enthusiast, I think, or something like that. Yeah, always enthused. Hey, Roger got the he's, you know. Man said 12. I hope say not bad. But big up Travis. Everybody who comment, people. Really, really respect it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Massive respect. If you don't hit the like button before you go, I would really appreciate if you go. Sports on the Bar said Catalonia 1, Jamaica 2. I would go with that. I'll go with that as well. Massive respect, people. Everybody, massive respect. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I really, really appreciate you guys tuning in on this live this morning. It has been a while. You don't know a thing already. Until next time. Military Goonet Sports TV. We are out. Boom.